we go.
Looks like we are live. Hope everybody can hear us. Well, hi everybody. I'm Sarah. This is my partner Brandon. We are the Harmonious Duo, and we're here today to talk to you guys about a valuable tool that can really help you guys generate free leads for your business, help you boost your business, and help you build your brand and build that social authority that you might be missing in So we want to ask you guys to close out all distractions. Stop whatever it is you're doing, okay? The only thing that should be on your computer screen right now is just this presentation. So if you have Facebook or Twitter open, anything else, go ahead and close that down. If you've got a phone with you, go ahead and mute it, put it away. Do whatever you need to do because we want this to be a distraction-free zone so you can really take away all the value that we're going to present to you in this Hangout. And the second thing we're going to ask you to do is to go ahead and reach into your wallet, go ahead and pull out your credit card, go ahead and put it on the table next to you, and don't worry, okay, we're not going to ask you to do anything with it right now, but we will ask you to use it later, okay? What we're going to share with you in this Hangout, it's all a lot of free, very powerful, very helpful value, but yes, you will most likely need to use that credit card towards the end of this presentation to invest in your business and in your education. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and give you guys the chance to get comfortable, take out like a pen, some pad, get ready to take some notes because you're going to want to jot down a lot of the important information that we're going to share with you throughout this presentation. Now, you know, we understand I just want to just share a little bit about us to some of the new people who may be on this Hangout to let you guys, you know, get familiar with who we are and the fact that you're going to be seeing a lot more of us.
Yeah, it's really fun to be out here in front of everybody and to really dive into a little bit about where we come from. We're really a small family trying to make a big impact. I am an ex-professional poker player, hard to say that 3 times fast, and really getting away from the felt, getting away from the tables and the whole gambling scene is really what I was looking for. I mean, as crazy as it is, network marketing is consistent income if you know what you're doing. So it's a little actually more consistent and predictable than it would be going to a job or a 9-to-5 because you never really know if you even have that job tomorrow. The security's not really there.
Exactly.
So after really deciding that that's where we wanted to go with our life, it really helped us into where we're at right now, which is with the mind frame of being an actual business owner, doing whatever it takes to be where we need to be. And I mean, we were about 5 years ago, we were making about $50 a day between the both of us.
yeah, about 4 years ago when we first got together, we were literally living in his mother's house, not his house. We were living in his mom's house, and between the both of us at that time, we were making on average about $50 a day between the both of us. You know, he was, you know, like he said, he was working the poker tables, and I was a for-hire nanny. So I would help families, you know, with their children, do a little homeschooling, family activities, things like that. And you know, while it might sound profitable to some people, it's really not. It's kind of like teachers. You don't really get paid very well. And so between the two of us, we weren't really making nothing that can sustain, you know, the fact that we wanted to start a family and grow our own family between the two of us. And it was really tough. It was tough, and we're sure, you know, a lot of you can relate to the fact that maybe there was a position or a time in your life when you knew you wanted more, but you weren't getting it at that time, and it was frustrating. It was a little overwhelming. And
we had probably about, well, I mean, me personally, I had probably about 4 or 5 businesses that had failed before I even got to this one, or before I even got to the poker career. So I mean, like, we all understand. She understands the struggle. We understand what it feels like to have put your efforts into something and then not see the results that you know you're worth, that you know you deserve.
Or that you intended to come out of it. You know, we understand that. And one of the things is that because of the fact that that we've developed knowledge through our current business, we've been able to learn the skills that need to build a successful business, to really see the results on a consistent, predictable basis that you that you need to sustain your business and to really live the lifestyle that you want for yourself and for your family, or for, you know, even your friends. All of that has to come from specific skill sets, knowledge, and predictability of results. And with this company that we found, we've been able to tap into that. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to come in and share a little bit of the value that we've learned and bring it to you so that you can start seeing those results in your business in a faster, more efficient way.
Yeah, exactly. And we started doing this. This is really our first hangout that you're going to see us on, but the first of many. We're going to make this a routine thing that we're going to be able to share this just enormous amounts of value with everybody. And the reason why we're doing that, it just falls really into our vision. Our vision really is to be able to free as many families as possible. And by free them, we don't mean like to come in there and you're captive like a slave, but you know, it could be financially you're enslaved, it could be time that's enslaving you, whatever it is that's keeping you from becoming the person that you want to become or spending the time with the people you want to spend the time with. Typically it's either time or money, and we want to free you a little bit of both those by sharing with what were available to us that we took advantage of, that have been able to do that exact same thing in our life.
Yeah, now because of the fact that we recognized for a long time prior to tapping into our business, you know, we always knew that that was something we wanted for our family. We wanted our family to be free, to not have to worry about whether or not we're going to miss any milestone moments in our family because one of us is out working, one of us is out sacrificing their time with the family to bring home the bacon. And you know, we knew it was really important to have a strong family. Bless you. To have a really strong family, you know, you need to have time to build that bond, but that's a little hard to do when mommy and daddy are spending 40 to 60 hours of their week giving it to somebody else. So our vision, and the reason why we're, you know, coming to you guys and we decided to build our business is because we wanted to bring the same freedom that we now share to where both of us get to stay home, enjoy every single moment of our family's life. We wanted to be able to bring that to you guys. We wanted to be able to let you know that every family, everybody out there has the opportunity to not miss those important moments. Build that bond that's going to create a strong family, because if you have a strong family, you can impact your community, and if you can impact your community, then we have the power to impact the world, and that's really what we want to do. We want to impact more families.
And there's nothing really more satisfying than seeing somebody break free into really a reality that they've always thought was possible but never knew how to get there. And so that's what we want to share with you, is what gives us the right to be able to share this information with you in a way that's going to help you develop the path of to the success that you really want. What gives us that right? How do we know what we're talking about?
Yeah, well, you know, you're here, you decided to come to our hangout because you wanted to learn information on how using Google Plus could help you generate free leads, help you boost your business and build your brand. And, you know, obviously, if you showed up, it's because you're not experiencing those things in your business right now. You know, you're not getting the leads. And, you know, there was a point in our business where we were experiencing that same struggle, where we couldn't get leads to save our life. It was very frustrating. It caused a lot things that can help you. And sometimes we do know. Sometimes we know that there are specific things that we should be doing, but we're choosing not to because we think we know better. And that's where I personally was, where with our business, was we were continuing to have those problems because I wanted to keep doing things my own way. And if you're currently on this hangout and you're like me, you're a little stubborn, you're a little hard-headed, and you want to keep doing things your own way, guys, that's exactly why you're not seeing any results in your business. That's why you're continuing to experience really crappy results, because you're not dropping your ego. You're not accepting that somebody is here to help you. You just have to listen. You just have to follow the directions. So we wanted to let you guys know we understand where you're at right now, what you're struggling with. We were once too, but because we decided to drop the ego and start listening to people who are trying to help us, we've been able to start succeeding at generating leads and boosting our business and building our brand. And that's what we want for you guys.
And so, yeah, typically what we're going to try and clarify today are the problems that we want to help you overcome. And those problems are going to come with lists. I mean, these problems in the first 60 days or 90 days you're going to come across. You might not even realize until you come across them. So it's just going to open up your eyes. We want to kind of give you an awareness right now if you're new to the business. And if you're kind of like already been in the business, you're going to be already struggling with some of these right now. And maybe you're wondering, what can we do to get rid of these? What can we do to rectify the situation? And these problems are going to consist of many things from, not generating leads for your business to not building social authority in your niche. I mean,
that's a big one.
And another, not building or knowing how to build your team or expanding your team.
Yeah, so because sometimes that's where we find a lot of people struggling is trying to build and attempting to grow their team. And you can't do that if no one knows about your business, if no one knows who you are. So a big problem that many network marketers or affiliate marketers or just business owners in general, a big problem we struggle with is getting the traffic, getting people to figure out, find out who you are, listen and connect with your message, and give you the opportunity to share your value. Those are big problems that we need to overcome. And some of us, what happens is we come across these problems, we come across these obstacles, and we just give up, right? Because we just get so overwhelmed and we stop taking action. We stop listening to people who are trying to help you and trying to get you into or back onto that road to success. We're trying to get you over that obstacle. So we want to make sure that you guys can jump over these hurdles of not being able to bring in the revenue for your business, or maybe even you're struggling with not having that time freedom you thought you would get by getting into this kind of business, by getting involved with an online business. That's a big struggle too. So what we're here to share with you today is a very helpful, incredibly powerful method that can help you very easily generate a solution to all these problems.
And it's really going to be where we go from here is going to be the expectations that we're going to have to expect from everybody that's going to be listening here that's made it up to this far. That's one big problem with the network marketers that we've been able to deal with, and the way that people are growing in their business is the expectations are false. They're falsely set. So what we expect you to do is really work on this, and we expect you to, in order to build your business, we need you to invest in your education. Now, that's one of the big problems that we've been having with the people who are new to the business. They're unsure how to invest and what the actual...
Yeah, they feel that a lot of new people, what we realize is that when you enter into this business to try to get that freedom that you're looking for, you go into it with an employee-like mindset. You think, okay, well, how much money am I going to have to spend, and how quick am I going to get my money back? And that's where that's the fork in the road that we want you to not go down. That's the wrong fork. You've got to have the mentality of a business person, which is, what do I need to do? How much do I need to invest in my business, in my education? Because remember, we talked about you have to learn specific skill sets to make your business successful. But in order to learn those skill sets, you've got to put yourself into the correct education and training, which is where our products come in, which we'll talk about that a little bit later. But it's not just about the products. You guys have to have a reliable, easy to use automated system that converts for you. Because if you've got the right training, right, you've developed the skill sets, if you've got a system that isn't automated, it's not converting for you, no matter how many skills you develop, you're not going to see that growth, that income that you're looking to have, because the system isn't designed to work with you. It's designed to where you work for it, which is exactly what we're trying to get you to avoid.
It's no fun to work that way.
No. So we want to let you guys know that you have to be prepared to invest in your education. You've got to know that you're connected with the right type of system that will work for you versus the other way around. And then by the end of this hangout, our goal is to make sure that you, the audience, everybody out there watching, that you guys can see and connect with exactly how powerful coming on every week to host a very simple, easy to put together hangout on Google Plus can benefit your business. That's our goal for you guys. We want you guys to understand that we are going to ask you to invest in your education. so that you can get plugged into the right tools that will work for you, and that we're going to encourage you that after this is over that you start implementing what we share with you, because it's not just that you learn it, you've got to do it too.
You have to do it immediately, and that's the one thing that you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to take that jump. You got people here like me and Sarah that are going to be able to help you along the way, and that's really takes away all of the fear factor. It should, at least, knowing that you're going to have people walking alongside you that are going to be able to point you in the right direction when you have anything that is on your mind or you kind of are struggling with. And this is something that we offer to certain people within our team that actually invest to certain levels, and we'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah. Now, one thing I just want to interrupt real quick. One thing that we do want to let you guys know: yes, we are here to help you. We are here to help you grow your business, but we don't want you to think that we're going to do your business for you, okay? Because we run our own business. We have a family. We have a life that we want to live like everybody else on here does. So we don't want you to misunderstand when we say that we're going to help you with your business. We'll be there to provide you with the guidance, the mentorship, direct you in the right ways. Going to, and do everything for you, okay?
Yeah, you got to take the initiative.
We're all adults here. We're all adults here, okay?
So we're going to give you the instruction. We're going to give you the instruction.
But
we're going to give you the guidance.
It.
Yes, but there's going to be you to take the action.
Yeah.
And the people who did take the action, if you look at, are 3 people that she's going to go over.
Yeah, we wanted to highlight. There's 3 specific people that we wanted to give kind of shout outs to for experiencing really positive, very powerful results in their business, all because they implemented showing up every week to host a Google Hangout for their team and for their market in general. The first one that we wanted to give a shout out to was Lisa. Lisa's really awesome. She comes on every week, She also does a Google Hangout for the public, for her entire market. So anybody and everybody is free to join. And every time she hosts one of those public hangouts, Lisa generates, on average, 4 to 7 sales per hangout. So if...
It's remarkable.
Are you generating 4 to 7 sales? Because if not, maybe you should perk up your ear and pay attention.
Implement it a little bit.
Yeah. And Justin, he's another one. He struggled a lot with selling anything over $100 worth of products in his business. And he decided that he was going to, take action. He was going to start implementing Google Plus Hangouts, as well as plug into the correct education. And the skills that he was able to learn and showcase on his Google Hangouts allowed him to start generating, I think on one of his first Hangouts, he made a little over $1,300 in one sale. That's awesome.
That's pretty good
awesome.
For one Hangout.
Yeah. and then the last one, Mike. Mike is brand new to doing Hangouts. He's only done about 3. But the really inspiring thing about that is before he started implementing these Google Hangouts and showing up every week in his business, he couldn't sell consistently, at all. And because he decided to listen to what he was being told and show up every week for an hour to share his value on a Google Hangout, he now has been able to consistently increase his ability to recruit and sell by 18%.
That's remarkable. I mean, there's a lot of other benefits that come with Google Plus. I mean, it allows you to connect with your team worldwide. I mean, just imagine how powerful it is when you're building your team and you get other folks that are in other countries that you can actually present an opportunity to where if you guys end up meshing well, if they end up showing results that you don't know how they got and you want to share that with your team, now you don't have to fly your team to another country. Now you're able to just present this on a panel of basically leadership. So you have a leadership panel now that you're going to be able to provide to your team that's going to be able to give them extra added value that they wouldn't be able to get for free anywhere else. That's a huge asset to have in your arsenal when you're trying to present things to other people throughout other countries or other business niches or whatever it is that you're trying to get. When you can collaborate with really anybody that you choose to, that you could really provide extra value with, I mean, that's going to increase your sales tremendously.
Google Plus is extremely flexible. It gives you guys a lot of value, a lot of benefits, you know, because like he said, it allows you to connect with your team and your market worldwide, so you're not stuck in a local position, which is what many people are fighting right now. They don't know how to branch out and connect on a global scale because maybe they aren't aware that, you know, Google Plus has this ability. Maybe they don't know about the power of live Hangouts. You know, not everyone has access to that information, but the cool thing is once you do get access to that information, which is what you're doing right now you know better. Now you can start correcting course and start connecting with your entire global market and really scale up your business.
It increases your chances of success tremendously.
Yeah, and another thing is, you know, we have a lot of friends who are involved in other type of like network marketing companies and other businesses, and one of their core methods of marketing is home parties. You know, going to someone's house, setting up the tables, doing the presentations and all that stuff. And if you like doing that, that's perfectly fine. You know, if you feel more comfortable connecting with people like that, that's fine. We're not saying anything bad about that. But the only downside to that is that it takes up a lot of your time.
And when people don't show up, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, and you feel kind of, you know, like, and then, you know, it also keeps you from scaling up, right? Because we want you guys to think big. Instead of getting 2 or 3 people to maybe, you know, like for 2 hours or 3 hours of your time, why not get thousands of people for 1 hour of your time? I'm pretty sure you can generate a lot more results the more people that have exposure to you, and that's what Google Plus allows. They allow you to upscale your exposure.
It allows you to also, you know, ask real-time audience questions. So if you have any products that you're trying to get out there, that you're trying to really like get a really like an on-site kind of feedback kind of deal, you're going to be able to get that the moment that you ask for it with the feedback option within the Google Plus Hangout.
Yeah, and so if you guys are, say you're doing like more of a technical kind of hands-on training, well, instead of, you know, making your team, you know, submit their questions or concerns to you through your Facebook or your email and you know, have to go through that lag time, now they can send in their questions automatically and you can answer them right on the spot while the information is hot. So they'll really be able to take what you're giving them and right away run with it to where they don't lose that momentum. And that's really powerful when you're trying to build your team and you're trying to share the value of your specific products or the information that you know. It's really powerful. Yeah. And then one of the other cool benefits of doing Google Hangouts is the fact that they have their system set up to where they automatically record your Hangout, and they'll publish it on your YouTube page for you. So what you could do is now you could take that YouTube recording of your Hangout, and you can either keep it public and share it with everybody as a free value, or this is the cool part, or you can make it private to where you can use it as an incentive for your team members to join you, because now you can say, you know, join my team, you'll get this training for free, and this is what the training is. And then you just shoot them your YouTube copy of your Hangout. You know, you can literally have
40 Hangouts going on at once.
Yeah, like virtual home parties working for you 24/7 while you're sleeping. I think that sounds a lot better than having to go set up a table at someone's house at a random time on a random day.
And plus now, again, it leads into you dealing with people in other countries.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, different time zones, you can end up still having a pretty much live Hangout where the questions won't be able to be answered live, but you could still refer to those answers or questions on your time, hopefully in a timely fashion, and be able to get them their answers or requests that they have concerns about. And it just helps you really look a little more professional when you are able to have such a great resource at hand.
Yeah, because what you're doing by showing up every week, even if it's just for an hour, every week you're showing up, you are showing you're consistent, but more importantly, you're showing your market and your team that you're building that you're available, that you understand that they have problems and that you have the solution, and you're willing to come in on a consistent basis and show them how to fix their problem. That's what people want.
Yeah.
They want solutions to their problems. You hopping on and recording your solution to the problem is incredibly powerful when you're trying to build your business and get free leads and really build up that social authority that you've been looking for your niche.
And it also allows you now, if you want to think even bigger, if you're thinking about consultation or if you're thinking about the private coaching sessions, which we love to do. We love to do private coaching sessions with our team. And you can't do that without any other thing besides Skype or the Google Plus Hangouts. You're going to be able to invite people personally really to this, to be able to just share with them one-on-one, you know, whether it be a weekend, a couple hours, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, however many training sessions that you're trying to have. And you can have them through the private coaching sessions now that are specifically for your team members who have invested into a certain level, because you know at that point that they are the ones that take their business the most serious.
Yeah, and one of the extra value benefits of doing these hangouts for, say, private coaching or consultation services is the fact that our daughter just escaped from her jail. Is the fact that I just lost my train of thought. Oh, that, you know, typically there's a lot of miscommunication that can happen through emailing or phone calls or texts, and you know, Google Plus really provides you with the ability to eliminate that risk of miscommunication with your team members, because you're face to face with them. You're connecting with them in a way that will resonate very well with them, because you know, we found out through studies that over 95% of your message is retained more in a video presentation versus like a slideshow or some kind of text presentation. So you've got the numbers on your side here, guys. If you can come on to implement a Google Hangout, you can rest assured knowing that 95% of your message is going to be heard and understood. And you know, it also helps with eliminating traveling, because you know, maybe some people want to build their business, but they're, you know, maybe they're homebodies. Maybe they don't like to travel because maybe it's strenuous on them or something like that. Well, instead of having to uproot yourself, you know, a few times a week to go meet with the various people in your business or your company or your team, now you can eliminate miscommunication, stress of travel for you, but still allows everybody to connect with you. So that's what we want you guys to take away from this, is that, you know, Google Plus is it's a really powerful method for you to start building your business and generating leads when you're in the beginning stages of building your business. Because again, all you need is a Google account. Google doesn't charge you to host Hangouts. You can host every day, 6 a day even, and if you're in the startup stages of your business, you know, it helps to be able to save money on tools that can help you build your business while you are funneling that saved money into other investment options. So that's something that we want you guys to think about is, you know, how can I Hangouts, maybe you're new to coming on and doing presentations to your team. Maybe the thought of it is a little overwhelming. Trust me, I understand. So something that we want to share with you guys, for those of you who have made the commitment to stick with us so far, what we're going to do now is we're going to share with you a tool that we use in our business to this day that allows us to really kind of keep ourselves on track, keep us focused in terms of the topics of discussions that we share with our team. And this tool is called a mind map tool. And what it does is it's a free tool that allows you the ability to literally map out your thoughts, so that if you're putting a presentation together, you can map out the topic of discussion so that you can stay better focused, and you can reduce that feeling of being overwhelmed because maybe you're not good at speaking off the cuff just yet. Maybe you're not good at feeling you know, kind of talking at random. So something that has been very powerful for us and has been very helpful is this mind map tool, which you guys can get for free. And hold on, where's my paper? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. It's bubble.us. BUBBL.us. This is where you can go to get your free mind map account. And you can create mind maps for your Hangouts to help you focus your topic of discussion, so you don't feel so anxious when you're going So just 1 second, guys. I need some water. Sorry about that. Okay. I just lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Now, all right. We've had enough experiences to where, you know, we come across a lot of skeptical people. And I'm sure there's somebody on here right now who is like this. Okay, well, yeah, that all sounds all nice and fine. But what's the risk? There's something they're not telling me, right? What am I risking? Oh, I hate to burst your bubble, sorry, but there is no risk. There's no risk. We've eliminated the risk for you right now, and we've done it in 3 ways, okay? Google Plus, like we said, it's free. All you have to have is an account. You just have to sign up for a Gmail account. That's it. And then you can come in and do your Hangouts whenever you want. That's it. That's it. Nothing. Free. All it's going to cost you is your time. And then, you know, it's like we said, for an hour of your time, if you can get 95% of your message understood and heard by a large-scale audience, where's the risk? There's no risk. You know? So with Google Plus, no risk at all, absolutely none.
Excuse me.
And then you know, with earlier we spoke about our having the right education, having the right materials at your hands to help you learn those skills you need. Well, with the products that we have, there's no risk there either, because we offer you a 14-day money-back guarantee if for whatever reason you don't see the value in our products. And I can tell you from personal experience, the only way that you won't see the value in our products is if you don't ever open them. Once you do, it's like business, no matter what industry, to back it up. We've got team members who've got results to back it up, okay? So no risk, none. And then, you know, we also said that you've got to have a system, right? You've got to have one that works for you versus you working for it. You've got to have one that allows you to step away from your business so that you can still live your life and you know, experience all of the things that you want to experience, like traveling, vacations, you know, family outings, whatever the case may be. You have the freedom to do it because your system is running in the background and it's converting for you while you're off living your life. Our system that we have connected with our products, there's no risk with that either, because right now, if you look towards underneath this video, you should see some blue arrows and a shiny yellow button right there. So pretty. If the moment that you decide to make the decision, to make that buying decision, and click that button, what's going to happen is the risk that you think might be there is going to be eliminated, because we're going to give you a trial period where you can test run our entire system for like next to nothing. It's going to cost you like for a cup of coffee for like $7. You get to test run our incredibly powerful, converting, proven, you know, results proven system for $7. And if you don't like it, if for some reason you find that it's not for you, money back. No questions. We've literally eliminated every risk that you could possibly think of to throw as an objection to any of what we've given you today. So just don't even try. Just don't even try.
Yeah, it's been an amazing thing to be a part of. And now we wanted to ask you a very serious question. There's been a lot of fun and a lot of information up to this point, but now it's about to get really serious.
Yeah.
And
So
I think our daughter just escaped again. I'm going to go get her. Take it away for a second.
Okay. All right. So while he's getting the jailbird, like we said, we want to ask you a serious question. Okay. Stop whatever it is you're doing. If you're not listening, now's the time to plug back in. I want you to hear me when I ask you. If I were to be sitting next to you, or if Brandon was to be sitting next to you, and we were to pull out a fresh stack of $3,000, right, and we were to stick it in your face and tell you, we want you to take this money. Do you want this money? How fast do you think it would take you to reach out and snatch that money from our hand. It's a stack of $3,000, and we're asking you to take it. How fast would it take you to take that stack? My guess would be no time at all. And that is exactly how you need to be from now on. Every time we ever tell you that you need to buy a product, every time we tell you you need to do a specific task, how fast you want to take that stack of $3,000 worth of money is exactly how fast you need to take on whatever directions we give you. Because, you know, it's not for us. You're not doing it for us. Cut that out right now. You're doing it for you. Because we already know, we already understand the value of the products and the system that we have to offer. We already know yourself in the best position to better your business, to better your life, and to get you into that freedom that you've been looking for, that you've been attempting to get, but up until now you haven't been able to really have it. You've got to think of every time we tell you to do something as us sticking $3,000 in your face. Take it. Take it.
It's true.
Yeah. So something that we're doing, this is it's really exciting for us because we have waited up until now to present this to you guys. But now that you guys have gotten a lot of value on Google Plus Hangouts and how you can come in and really build your brand, build that social authority you need to generate results in your business, now to really help you guys get going, Brandon and I are going to offer you something that we've never offered anyone before. We're really excited because we know how impactful it's going to be for you. For the next 10 minutes only, guys, okay, not 11, not 12.
That's it.
10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, the first 6 people who make the decision to go down to that shiny yellow button, right, and make that decision to grab your trial, join our team, and get plugged into at least the gold level, you guys are going to get something special that nobody else has ever gotten from us before. You guys are going to get, are you ready? I almost want to ask for a drum roll. Can I get a drum roll?
There you go.
You guys are going to get a weekend Skype mastermind, a one-on-one with Brandon and I. And during the weekend of our choosing, right, it'll be a collaborative choice.
It'll work for both of us.
Yeah. You'll get 4 hours per day for that weekend where you can ask Brandon and I any kind of questions you need that you feel pertain to your business and how to help it grow. You can ask us information on things that we can do to help you. We will give you guidance and direction on things we know will help you. But it's only for the first 6 people who make the buying decision to look at that yellow button that's blinking in your face right now and click it. You got 10 minutes.
It's exactly what we did. We were in your exact same position. And we were looking at that button thinking, okay, well, what really is it going to do for me? And you can't answer that question until you click the button.
Yeah.
There is no way to guess or to wonder what if unless you take that chance. And like we described just a minute ago in the preceding statement, that there's no risk. I mean, it really is. If you're looking for something different, this is it. If you're looking for something to do that's a little bit different, then this is it. We all know the definition of insanity. And that is all these people that go to work every day thinking that when they're 6, life is just going to change.
Yeah.
We've got to prepare for this now, and if you're already getting to that age, I've been reading and understanding that the ages between 40 and 60 are our prime. Why not prepare ourselves for that time right now? Why not get it ready to just sit back in what we've sowed? We could continue to sow and sow and sow and sow, and then this business with these systems, you get to reap an endless amount off of sowing one seed. That's what we do as passive income, as pipeline money. That's what we create. That's what we want to share with you once you join us and click that link below this video. And I mean, it's really something that you you can't get anything but value from. You won't look back at this and say, oh, I'm sorry I did this. Even if you do get the money back or you only use it for the trial, you're still going to see something that's going to be able to improve, whether it be in your marriage, whether it be in your business, whether it be in your personal life. You're going to find something to pick it up and you're going to run with it.
Yeah,
that
you will get something of value out of making this decision and taking the next step and taking control of your life and your business, you know, because we understand that some people, you know, maybe you haven't started an online business, but you've been looking for one and you've been a little skeptical because you know that you need, say, like a certain amount before you can actually leave the job that you're at right now that you don't even really enjoy doing. This Skype mastermind that we're offering you right now for the first 6 people, we're going to map out the plan you need that's going to get you to the income you need, to get you to walk away from that job that's not giving you fulfillment and into a life that will. So if that's not worth at least giving it a test run, then, you know, maybe you should go ahead and hop off this Hangout because maybe running an online business isn't for you. But we know that because you tuned in,
you stuck it out this long. I know for a fact you want something a little bit better. We wanted the same thing. We made the effort and we took the action. Now we're at home right now. I mean, we got our 2-year-old right here. We just held out this whole Hangout while our 2-year-old is sitting in there,
trying to break out of jail,
having fun. You know, I mean, these are things that you could do, and these are things that we want to encourage you to do. And we're doing this right now, basically as an offering for free value to anybody who out there who's going to be able to take this and run with it. And so you watching right now, understand that once you click that link below this video, you're going to get followed up with an email. No,
actually, we changed it.
We
were going to give you an email, but we thought that wasn't good enough.
That's right.
We decided that for you specific fast action takers who made that decision to plug in, connect with us and our team, and take advantage of this never-before offered Skype Mastermind, you guys are actually going to get a personal phone call from us. Yes, us. Okay, so it's not going to be some random machine. Hi, congratulations. It's going to be us welcoming you personally onto the team, and then we're going to follow that up with I believe our personal assistant Chantel. Once you're inside the system, she's actually going to follow up with you. So anytime if you can't get a hold of us, you have questions or concern, our personal assistant will be there every step along the way to help you out and answer any questions or concerns you have.
And we only have I think we only have, what time? We have about 5 minutes left remaining in that offer. So we want to be able to, you know, take your time, or you want to be able to make that decision. You want to make your decision, not take your time.
Yeah, because you know what? It's easy for a lot of us to get stuck in analyzing the situation before we do it. I know that's a big thing that I struggled a lot with previously before learning all these skills and information I've learned. And something that I learned very early on in our business is that, you know, successful people, they make decisions quickly and they rarely ever change their mind. But unsuccessful people, or quote failures, right? These guys, it takes them a long time. They're very slow to make decisions, and they tend to change their mind all the time. So what we're here to ask you, we want to ask you, which one are you? And be honest. Are you willing to say, I know I deserve to be successful. I want to be successful, and I'm going to, so I'm going to make that decision. I'm going to decide that I'm taking control of my business. I'm taking control of my life. I'm not going to leave it in someone else's hands anymore. I'm going to take responsibility to learn the skills I need to learn to build my business so I can give my family the life they deserve too. And I'm going to make this decision as quick as a snap. I'm going to click that button, and I'm not looking back. Or are you the person who's going to sit here and think about it and wonder and maybe? Because what happens when you do that, when you're presented with an opportunity to put yourself in a better position in life and you choose not to take it, you're saying not only us, that all the time and not having what you know you deserve.
And another thing is that before we sign off, because we've done a lot, given you a lot so far, we want you to take action, but another thing is that the other, I guess, spectrum of that is a lot of people waiting and hesitating because they're not sure how the system works. They're not sure how does it work? They want to know how it works. Well, how does it work?
Yeah, but just tell me.
I want to explain it to you like this, and then we'll go ahead and we'll let you get back to your day. But do you have to understand how a clock works to know the time?
Nope.
You just kind of know. I just can ask you what time it is, and you're going to go, oh, it's that. But if I ask you, how did you figure out, you would not be able to tell me.
You're like, well, the clock told me. The watch told me.
And that's what we want to leave you with, is understand that trust in the people who are going to have trust in you, so that you can understand that we're not going to let you fail. We're not going to let you quit. And we're going to be there for you when you have any questions. And we have a built-in team that if we're not available, they're going to be available.
You will always have access to somebody that will answer your question or direct you to where you can find it. Like Brandon said, it may be, but we believe in you because we know that you have skills. We know that you have talent that maybe you just haven't tapped into yet because no one's told you that you have it. But we are. We're telling you, you have it. You've got it. Now, and make that decision. Click that link. Click the button. And give it a test run. We took away the risk. We showed you the potential.
And we'll next week we're going to end up having we're not sure exactly what next week Hangout's going to be. We're going to go ahead and figure that out today. We'll go ahead and send that out. Yeah, we'll share that with you, everybody. And next Thursday, I imagine we're going to have another Hangout. So feel free to share the following link with your friends, with your team, with people that you want to go ahead and just get free value with. I mean, I know there's been people that we've brought to other Hangouts where they've helped us, whether it be sell a product of ours, just because of the value that they were able to provide on a free Hangout.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'd love to be able to help you out and your team in any way. You can always find us on Facebook at The Harmonious Duo. You can always find us on
at our blog at theharmoniousduo.com. And obviously Google, because you're on us right now. We're there too.
So, so we look forward to seeing from you. And then as soon as we get your email from you signing up, we'll go ahead and give you a call.
Yep, we are. I believe it's park time. Time to go to the park.
Yep,
we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon playing in open fields and swinging and sliding.
And you got about 60 seconds left before we're going to go ahead and close out that offer. So we hope you take action. We hope you enjoyed this Hangout. Leave your comments below, and we'd love to see you next week.
See you next week, guys. Take care.